Now, the ANC's National Executive Committee has announced Job Mogoro as its premier candidate for the Northwest. Phemi Majundina is the new chief whip in the National Assembly for the party. The decision was made at a meeting in Cape Town a short while ago, announced as well by Ace Magashule. ENCA reporter Samkela Maseko is following the story for us. He joins us now live. Sam, of course, a couple of announcements being made by the ANC today. Take us through the important ones.
Yes, indeed, Shahan. The ANC's National Executive Committee held a special NEC meeting today in Cape Town to deliberate on the presiding officers for the National Assembly and also the National Council of Provinces, and also reflecting on the political turmoil that's there within their structures in the Northwest Province. So you remember that there was the name of Pinky Moloi, the ANC NEC member, who is from the Northwest. There was deliberation on her being nominated by the ANC Women's League to be the new premier-elect for the Northwest Province. The NEC finally decided on Professor Job Mogoro to continue and stabilize the provincial government of the Northwest Province. You'd understand that happened particularly last year or so when there were issues around Supra Muhammad, which ultimately led to his recall as the Premier of the Northwest Province. And also the ANC will nominate on Wednesday in the National Assembly, when it convenes for the first time for the 6th Parliament. They will nominate Thandi Modise as the Speaker of the National Assembly, whom she will basically take over the reins from Balega Mbete.
All right, let's talk about the Deputy President position. Any word on that? And also, of course, Nomvula Mokonyane no longer in cabinet.
Basically, when it comes to the deputy presidency, we did get an opportunity to engage with the deputy president of the ANC, David Mabuza, who basically said that he is coming back as the deputy president. He's going nowhere, which basically signals that he will be getting that deputy presidency post of the country, particularly knowing that he is the deputy president of the African National Congress. And it looks as if the ANC NEC played around with some chess, removing Nomvula Mokonyane from the executive. She's now going to be the chair of chairs in the National Assembly should the ANC get those votes. They have the majority of 230 MPs in the National Assembly. Nomvula Mokonyane basically takes over the job which was held in the 5th Parliament by Cedric Frolik. Yes, the Cedric Frolik. So Nomvula Mokonyane will be taking over that position from Cedric Frolik, depending on which she's voted upon when issues are done in the National Assembly of the African National Congress, and they position themselves within those positions in the manner that they want. And then obviously Thandi Modise will be nominated as the Speaker. Then you've got Doris Tlakude, who will be the Deputy Chief Whip of the Majority Party, whom Phemi Majundina from the Eastern Cape will take over as the Chief Whip, taking over from Jackson Mthembu, who's been tipped to become to be in the President Ramaphosa's executive. There was also an issue, particularly around the Speaker position. There was also the name of Togo Didiza being mentioned in the ANC NEC. Finally, the NEC meeting resolved with Thandi Modise being the Speaker. But the key issue that particularly came out of that ANC NEC meeting, there was some concerns within the public society with allegations being faced by Nomvula Mokonyane, particularly during her tenure, and allegations that surround her with for a facilities management company, African Global Operations, formerly known as Busasa, and also being mentioned in the State Capital Commission of Inquiry by Angelo Agrizi, the former COO of African Global Operations, or Busasa, with those frozen chickens, with those allegations of a Louis Vuitton bag and 300,000 rands being sent to her home or being given to her, and cars being leased or bought for her daughter, basically an abuse or allegations of abuse of power, and also with undue influence or benefiting unduly from service providers within government when it comes to Busasa issues. So she won't be forming part of cabinet anymore once the president makes his announcements on those ministers who will be forming part of his cabinet. And also the ANC NEA Secretary General Ace Magashule, speaking of how they got a report back on the reconfiguration of government, which the president is yet to go into details on.
All right, thanks so much for that. Appreciate it.